Greetings and welcome to our brief video on how to find the slope from a graph. At this point, you should be familiar with graphs and understand the X and Y axis. So simply when you're finding the slope, you're looking at the rise, which is going to be on your Y axis right here, over the run, which is going to be your X axis. So our formula for finding the slope is y2 minus y1 over x2. It's telling me I need juice. X2 minus x1. All right, so I have to make sure I get this to you before my battery dies. So let's get to it. The first thing that you want to do is on this graph, you want to find two coordinates. Your first coordinate is going to be your x1 and y1, okay? That coordinate, you want it to be on the lowest point of the graph. And I really like touching numbers or looking at numbers that are directly online. So I can choose this one, or this one as my lowest, okay? But whatever I choose for x1, I need to make sure my x2 is higher. So I am going to choose 0 right here, 0 and 1. Write that coordinate down, okay? Now I need to choose my highest coordinate that I can find that's touching the line. That is going to be my x2 and my y2. So let's find that. So here we are here. Highest point touching, my x is going to be 10 and my y is going to be 6. So I'm going here and here, okay? Now I just need to plug and chug into the formula. What is my y2? My y2 is 6 minus my y1. My y1 is 1 over x2. X2 right here is 10 minus x1. X1 right here is 0 equals, let's do the math. 6 minus 1 is 5 over 10 minus 0, 10. But we want to make sure we reduce our fractions. These both can be divided by 5. Okay, equals 5 divided by 5 is 1. 10 divided by 5 is 2. So our answer, our slope, is 1/2. Remember, it says simplify your answer. So if you get a fraction that can be simplified, make sure you simplify it, okay? Now I'm going to type my answer in and see if I'm correct. 1/2. You can do that 1/2. Enter. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, let's do that one more time, and then it will be your time to practice. Remember, we're looking at our rise over our run. So let's first write our formula. Always write your formula first so that you can know what you're looking for. Y2 over Y1. Y2 minus Y1 is equal to X2 minus X1. Let's find our coordinates. Lowest point here on our graph is going to be 0, 3. This is going to be our x1 and y1. Make sure my 1 is clear there. Now, here we are right here. Boom. Now let's find our highest coordinate. Boom. X is on 10. Y is at 8. 10, 8. This is our x2 and y2. Now let's just plug and chug in our formula. Y2 is 8 minus y1, which is 3, over x2, which is 10, minus x1, which is 0. Now let's do the subtraction. 8 minus 3 is 5. 10 minus 0 is 10. Again, here we are with 5/10. We reduce by 5 because they both can be divided by 5. 5 is the greatest common factor. That's going to give us 1/2. That is the slope. Let's type it in and see if we're correct. Boom. Now it is your turn to practice. Take time to practice using finding the slope. And I am actually going to grab that letter from you in case you have access to IXL.com.
That's going to give us 1/2. That is the slope.
Whoa.
Let's type it in and see if we're correct.
Whoa.
Boom.
That's what happens when you use technology a little too much there. Start going into a vortex. But I'm going to get that IXL for you so that when you get on IXL and you're looking for slope, you can go straight to what the code is without having to search through all the slopes. Now, keep in mind, this is finding the slope from a graph. All right. And if you're trying to do finding a slope from a graph, if you're on the IXL app, you can type YH9. And you see it's the first thing that pops up right here. Press enter. And boom, you're on finding the slope for a graph. Okay. If you don't have IXL, please make sure you visit Talaka.com by visiting www.talakadallas.org. I'll put that in the comment box because my pen did not allow me to write that really good. But let me know if you have any questions, reach out, and hopefully this lesson has been helpful. Thank you and have a great day.